Hello and welcome to North American Treasure Hunter. I'm your host, Craig Wiita, and today we're in the Rocky Mountains of Colorado, about 8 miles south of Salida, Colorado. We're up here at Marshall Pass. Now we're up here today looking for agate, but Marshall Pass has a history all its own. Back in 1873, William Marshall was over in Silverton, Colorado, and he had a toothache that was so bad that he was bound and determined, all the other passes were snowed in, he was going to find a way over the Rockies. He came over this pass, and as soon as word got out that there was a pass of only 10,800 feet through these Rockies, Otto Mears was here by 1883 with the first road across this pass. Now, a couple years after that, the Denver-Rio Grande Railway put their first light gauge rail train across this pass as well. And you'd think that's pretty hard at 10,800 feet, but it's a whole lot easier than these 14,000 footers we got around us. Now today we're going to be looking for some of this beautiful Marshall Pass agate. A lot of times you find little geodes like this one that I found earlier today. A lot of times you just find fragments and some nice shards of it. But it's a great place to bring the kids, let them out and run around. Beautiful clean air up here. There's some great lakes to go fishing in, trails to ride bikes on, good hiking. Just about anything you could want to do for outdoor fun, this place you can do it. But it was because of those railway workers that we find the beautiful agate that we find up here. When they were leveling it and clearing this off, that's when they exposed all this beautiful agate rolling out to the sides of these hills. So it was a good thing that came out of that about 1885, and ever since then people have been finding beautiful agate up here. And I really encourage you to come on up and check it out for yourself, because this is just one of those once-in-a-lifetime places. Now, you just pretty much walk along these hillsides, and you'll see all this host metamorphic rock. And you can see the pockets where the agate comes out of. And just look for the pretty blue and pink colors on the ground. And, I mean, you're not going to fill a bucket up here or anything. You're going to, find 10 or 15 pieces if you hunt around for a half hour. But you might see some beautiful animals, and it's a wonderful area to walk and find a whole bunch of old relics also of the railway, some old nails and things like that. We've just had a ball up here. We came up and had lunch and spent most of the day up here. All right, here's some of the little beauties we already picked up today. We can see this one here is hollow all the way through, but I found two whole geodes that we're going to bring home and cut on the saw. Got some nice pieces here. You can see a lot of these have cavities in them, so they're very similar to a geode type formation. Now, over on these two rocks, you can see where these little nodules form inside of the metamorphic rock, creating almost the appearance of little eggs, and they're hollow with crystals in them. Now you can see it comes in a couple different colors. We got some pinks and some reds. All of those are agates. They're all banded. All these nodules are the same. Don't know what color that one's going to be till we cut it, but we can pretty much see this one's going to be a grayish blue. And a good place to look for these up here is when you see the cuts that the Forest Service makes to redirect water. When they plow the dirt up, you'll see these just laying right in the side. And we saved you a whole bunch of them. So make sure you come on up here and grab some of these. Everybody's collection should have a couple of these in them. This one's crystal filled, but look at those beautiful quartz spires in there. That's just a wonderful sample. And the scenery is just unsurpassed. This is absolutely beautiful up here.